And welcome back to another episode of my Wildermyth Let's Play. This is a charming game. It's about adventurers, their stories, their lives, their deaths sometimes, their loves, their children, go on to become adventurers themselves. Stories of bravery and tragedy. It's an interesting game, and I really, really love it. I know you guys haven't seen the best of it yet and pick up a campaign near the end. I don't really that immersed in it because I don't remember exactly where it was. It should be more intriguing when I start my next one. But this hopefully gives you a little something to nab onto here. So, let's get going. Those watching are probably eager to see something actually happen here. This nonsense again. Oh, I am fighting a bunch of Thrixl here. The king instead means I can't really leave them alone because they'll just keep hatching more and more Thrixls. I gotta at least start to wear them down quickly, although I have to be very cautious once combat is engaged, because the Thrixl are no joke. They really aren't. I don't know what their line of sight is or if they can see him yet, technically. But let's see. Yep, successful attacks give the target mind worm, which causes damage every turn until removed. They can apply stasis to members of my party. These things move fast enough, they probably would have gone visibility if I hadn't done this. Endeavor can interfuse and then warp to an object to interfuse with. So it might move forward, interfuse with this tree. I don't think it can quite reach it from its current location. And then warp it. Just can't quite reach this guy. And then they'll slice at you. They also can guardian. Up. Looks like this one has poisoned. He has the belly. Let's see. Yeah, he's got Quelling Moss, so should go for this one. Or should I? No, because it won't be able to reach him in a turn. I should go for this one. It's not dangerous if it can't reach you. So, start of its next turn, it'll go down to 1 health. It'll get closer. Then I'll die before it reaches anyone. Cool. Can effectively ignore that seeker now. Ori just says Earth Scribe Infuse. Bray has more Earth Scribe. The most unique and powerful of my mages is Heart Iron here. He has a Swan Scepter, so he can interfuse for free and once per turn. Arsicordia, which increases max infusions by 1. It's as good as Open-Minded. And a Dreamer's Crook, which lets them teleport to interfuse scenery for a swift action. You can also summon allies to interfuse trees on top of that. It's got soul splitting. I apologize if I'm a little out of it to deal with. A very angry, kind of vicious family member who's sitting here being mad at me because they forgot to do anything about the whale. It ran out. Always, that's the person in charge of it, but always forgets to set any kind of reminders, and it runs out every time. And then there's emergency delivery fees. It's blatant irresponsibility, but anything I can do about it. Alright. Oh, bloody A. My scribes all wall up. We'll need the temporary armor. And much similar to Stalwart, they can uninterfuse and reinterfuse with a rock to gain back the temporary armor they lose. That's why this character has a shield, which may seem odd for a mystic. But it's actually not at all out of place when you realize that that combination is possible. Buckets of stone here. Heart's kind of slow because he's old. Extremely old age, 96 years old. Sorry, this individual's not always storming around angrily, but is even pausing outside the door. Always doesn't give me privacy. A streamer or anything else. It's not a good situation. There's not much I can do about it. Alright. Ah, yes. He's not our scribe. Why did I interfuse him with that? Because he can still... He can still soul split, yes. But mostly probably to... Without being our scribe, you can't rock barrier. I'll just reload that. That was a stupid mistake. Joe left. I apologize. Storm stomp at angry, blame everyone else. Leave. It's par for the course here, unfortunately. This person. So sick of the toxic behavior you have to put up with, but oh well. It's like someone never explained to her, your own mistakes are not other people's mistakes. You don't get to be mad at them. Heck, anything goes wrong in her life and she's mad at me. It's a family member I'm living with. Not somebody I would have ever chosen to have anyway in my life. Alright, if I had a choice. Long COVID doesn't leave me much choices about anything. Alright, there's a tree. He's a naturalist. He hides when he interfuses with trees. Has to be full grown, not saplings. So, yep, hidden. You can infuse twice because of the Swan Scepter, that's right. Or is a swift action, you can teleport to things anyways. With either Thrixl or the Dreamer's Cook. Or you can interfuse with other things. Most of them are quite fragile. Looks like the wagon is his best bet. Oh, the soul-splitting Vigor Flow, both him and Bray. I think we heat for that. But yeah, he doesn't have any bow or anything. What else? One of the advantages of infusing with things is that Thrixl can't interfuse with something if you do first. I don't know, I guess. Taking too long with this, I guess I'll just have him interfuse with the wagon for now. So we'll split over to it. And there's plants that are up and down. We can only reach that. Switch to his staff. Staff gives blocking. This Dreamer's Cook gives more spell damage actually than the Swan Scepter. Or no, actually less. But useful for block. Something does. What? Oh. He doesn't get to choose where it takes him. Well, that'll be fine. That damaged him? It? Oh, yeah. Price of mobility, I guess. She's got aid, and she best use it. Right now, she's, yeah, aid. I'm just can always silk step out if he gets in trouble. Or can hide. With this tree at least. Aid gave Bray a bunch of extra temporary hit points for the battle. There's Bray. She's got a crossbow and a staff. She powers up with each object, especially stones that she's interfused with. Not much else she can do other than interfuse with a second object for more soul splitting. Oh well. Maybe the tree sapling. Of course, it's worth noting, Heart gets Vine Wrench with the tree, which is better than Wild Grass because you control where enemies go. Yeah, I'll just interfuse with the sacks there, I guess. And there's a square. What a yay! This stupid thing. Ray lost inspired. Oh, that's right, because Thymus has inspiration, which gives adjacent allies bonus damage. Lovely. And apparently the Seeker knew precisely where to go to reveal Heart, or got lucky. Either way, there goes his being hidden. Burrow is supposed to do damage. I did shredded one of Thymus's armor. I guess the other's blocked or whatever. Bloody hay. This thing also can poison, which is nasty, of course. Eat helps with poison for what's worth, but instead I used it early. Should just try and kill this thing quick. And Seekers, because they can disable. This stupid thing will have to move manually because I've interfused with stuff around it. Oh, you can't toss the trap through the square. Darn it. Toss an improvised fireball. This might be a good time. The enemies are all clumped up. Yeah, it's a very good time for that. Interfuse with that. Light the lamp as a single action. Why not? Fire will be useful here. And lamps throw on fire. When you break them sometimes when you lit a lamp. Oh! I blind this thing. Then I don't have to worry about attacking for a turn. That's good. That said, I didn't mean to shoot. Do that. I meant to see what the range was on the stupid thing. Ah, freaking A. Oh, all the way back here? This is why I save often. I was just trying to see what the range was on flare, not actually flare stuff, but knew that didn't work out as I would have hoped. Not at all. Would have liked to have had him use his Dreamer's Cook to get away, heart there, and then blind the stupid thing. Alright. Well, what did I do with Bray again? I can't remember off the top of my head. Since I didn't realize the tree got damaged, have them just interfuse with those objects. Should be able to dream step without the same issue. If I really want. Yeah, no. Just gonna have them dream step. Forget aid. Yeah, aid can work diagonally. Like him to be in a position to potentially aid. I guess so. Yep, and that doesn't damage the tree. I think I had Bray interfuse with these sacks. Save. It still knows exactly where it is. Weird. I don't think it has like a true sight type thing. Whatever. That Seeker's as good as dead. Heart, meanwhile, could smack this thing. Just kill it. Heck. How does... Oh yeah, he's got Vigor Flow. He can just kill it with hitting it with his staff. 93% odds. That's crazy. I didn't realize that. I forgot about that. Vigor Flow would cause his interfuse objects to take damage, though. I don't know if you can blind the Seeker. Oh, you can hit both of these guys with an improvised fireball. Which would actually hit harder with the wand. Cool. That's probably the easiest way to kill him. Refuse the wagon because it's quite durable. I'm probably better off saving the fireball, though. Let's have him eat Thymus and fall back. Or no. Now I have a better idea. Stand his ground, withdraw from the tree, and refuse with it, and then he can do. That way he can be hidden. Well, that's not going to work if he's attacking, though, is it? Nope. Yep. I'm actually more worried about Ori than I guess. Should I be, though? She's got a shield, a wand. Higher warding. Her avoidances are higher. Yeah, I shouldn't be so worried about her. Damus is more of a frontline fighter, on the other hand. Yep. Dream step away. This might be far enough, actually, that he loses interfusion with the tree. At the end of the turn, which might not be a terrible thing if I wanted to interfuse again later. Boom. Controlling your range is a very powerful thing. Oh. Wild grass and Weaver to deal with it. That is 7 health, so Better off doing it with this and just having Streamer's Cook out in case something somehow hurts him. Tries to attack him. Like if this Seeker doesn't die, maybe? I don't know. It's unlikely. Alright, Wild Grass Bullet damages the tree 1. Geez, Tree Call is more damaging than I thought I remembered. Just need to deal with the Seeker somehow. I could Discus it, but I think that would hurt the tree. Let's see. 81% odds too. I'll just shoot it, I guess. She doesn't have Carl in his sight. Where is he? Throw this. Fall back and shoot the Seeker, I guess. He doesn't have to fall back. He just needs to get where he gets an angle on it. Darn it. She's Agaridia's child, by the way. It's part of why she's so young compared to a lot of the party. She's a confidant with Thymus and Bray, so she could stand next to either of them to enhance dodge chance. She's a little more vulnerable than most, so I want her here. Oh, let's see. She could still receive aid from Thymus, couldn't she? Huh. Maybe. She is an earth scribe, so she can build bone walls, yeah. Interfuse with that. Take a shot. Last but not least, Bray here. One last Seeker and Bray. If I miss again, this thing would stasis of party members. The smartest thing to do is probably to use a throwing knife to make sure I kill it this turn. After all, a little bit bad luck. Or I would just get flanking, that's smarter. I have to withdraw from these sacks, so she doesn't needlessly damage it. Go over here with flanking, kill the Seeker. Dead. Flanking for the win. And the jump chaw, and there's the Kinestead. Let's see, the Kinestead just spawns Chrysalises, lays 2 eggs each turn, each of which hatch after 2 turns, creating a new Thrixl, generally. Is it Thrixl or no? Maybe it's. I don't remember what comes out. I think it's a Thrixl. Nasty little things. This looks different than I'm used to seeing it. It's because stridulation. Bard interfuses with Thrixl, granting it power. Can also ether burn through the Thrixl. And do various interfuse actions with other stuff. Probably. Thrixl expends an interfusion to also ether burn. Can Mind Worm. Can Bite. I don't think it has armor for each infusion, but it doesn't seem to have the ability to warp like a Dweaver. And here's the Scoyer. It's pinned and poisoned, so I don't have to worry about it quite soon. Still. It's pinned, its defenses are lowered, it's worth noting. So it's easier to hit. Just shooting it would guarantee that the poison would finish it off, so that's not too much of a problem, at least. Just gonna have to deal with a lot of thrusts coming out of here, especially with the Kinestead eggs. Lovely. Probably another jump jaw to control the numbers coming out. Move and shoot. Does it have a dagger and a throwing knife, if it comes down to it? It's worth knowing. Throwing knives can get stunts, and they benefit from whatever if the stunt type is of the object, the thing they're combined with. Or no, maybe it's a stunt damage, but I would have sworn they got the water thing from the dagger. I don't remember. But they can get stunts for more damage. Thrust can't move very far, though. Maybe I should actually sit further forward so I can shoot them as they come. Or actually move forward. Yeah. I'll have them aid Ori. Give her a bunch of temporary hit points so I don't have to worry and just stand my ground. That's the smart move. This thing is now as good as dead. Where? Oh, it switched to heart. And the bone wall's nice. They can build from objects of bone because the bone walls themselves are sources of more interfusions with bone. Especially when I have characters running around who have vigor flow and soul splitting, they'll chew through the scenery pretty quick. I have two, Heart and Bray both. Was it Heart? Yeah, and Bray. They'll damage the scenery to avoid taking damage and damage the scenery to do damage. And that's in addition to using the scenery to attack. When they're not doing melee attacks like magical ones. So, bone walls can also be used to provide reductions to enemy mobility, of course. So there's that. Yeah, I'm actually going to fall back behind the bone wall, I think. Build the bone wall. Thymius can silk step across it. Bray can be... she can't be tree called across unless there is a tree on the other side. Yeah, that's not perfect. Maybe I'll do this. Because some bones over here can be used to attack enemies. I can always build more bone walls than this. Yeah, I'll do this. Cool. Bray now. Bray can... yeah. Infuse at the bone wall and extend even further. That's the smart move, I think of it. Let some of them try and get through. They'll walk right onto the trap. But, like, they can't all get through this. Or... yeah, it'll delay him partially. Take that, you creepy bastards. They're too wide, so I'm not sure they can move through there. Last but not least, we have Heart. He's the most fragile, he's furthest back, and he's also the highest level in the party. 96 years old. Magic users live unnaturally long lives. Especially ones like him who have completed a hook quest, although his retirement age is still only 75, meaning that if this chapter had been going on a really long time, he would have already retired some time ago. Chapters generally don't take more than 10 years, so normally you wouldn't, if I hadn't prolonged things, be fighting much past 85, 86, around that age. Should definitely illuminate this. It's useful to be able to blind enemies in a hurry. And a lot of them will be able to just, if they have any more Dweavers and Seekers and stuff, just cross over. That bone wall is an incomplete parry, but it wasn't meant to. I want to reduce the rate enemies come out, but not stop it entirely, so I can pick them off as they come through. Dream step over here. He's in range of Thymus's inspiration. Can move back and forth as necessary. I'm doing that based on what I see up here. I don't see too many threats, therefore put him in a more offensive posture while these two are in the rear. Our scribes are great to be in the rear because they can give rock shields to allies further forward. Give them temporary hit points that they look like they'll take damage. Only thing they can do is try and interfuse damage him. Which gets a little warning from the wand, thankfully. Interfuse either burn. Which isn't nothing. Yeah, I'm going to withdraw from interfusing with the tree. Yep, there there we go. Thrust comes out. Now Thrust, small one. Dweaver. Nightmare. Bard. So yeah, the thrusts are normal 1x1s, and they get bigger when there's stridulation. Jeez, they have more interfuse range than I thought. That's bad. All these bones they've interfused with. That's definitely bad. Fortunately, Etherburn only acts on directly adjacent tiles, as far as I know. So the only person who's at real risk from it is Thymus. Where is it? The Dweaver might try and use it to warp forward, though. Hard to tell what is interfused with what, though. What's for sure is this is not a good place for Thymus to be standing. Not at all. Let's see. The bards can either burn, interfuse, and magic attacks. Throw some Clone Moss. Got some of them. Save in case I make dumb accidental mistakes, like throwing the moss in the wrong place. Might be a good time to toss a knife at someone, maybe. No, I'll save that till enemies get closer. This many, I'm not going to be able to take them all out before they get close, though. Where is that stupid nightmare? Here we go. That's right. Splits when damaged. Infuse, either burn. Alright, yeah, I'm going to activate Fox Flight now to use a swift action because he might need to throw knives later. And Silk Step over here. Heart. So, see that in. What is hurt interfused with? Oh, the lamp in the cart. Would this be a good time for a fireball? Ooh, yes it would. Yes, it absolutely would. Now, attacks from... I recently realized attacks from hidden ignore warding, so the first thing you should do is hide with this tree. These fireballs now ignore enemy warding entirely, making them even tougher. End his turn with a fireball is the problem. Still, this is massive damage. This would kill almost everything here. He's ideally positioned for it. I don't want to end up soul splitting into the lamp. It's actually pretty valuable. So I'm going to draw from that. Interfuse with this tree sapling? No. Yeah, tree sapling. As things pour out, I can wrench stuff up this way. And time for massive damage. I don't want to damage Nightmare. It'll just split. Oh no, but I have to hit the bard. Play That is a powerful ability at his level. A lot of dead enemies. A lot of dead enemies. It's probably the best use of Fireball I've ever had. It's normally pretty niche. But when a lot of enemies cluster up like that, well, yeah. At least the mini nightmares are very low health. Still vicious little things. But low health. And thrusts are also melee. Always, so except for their ether burns, which no one is in range of except the people in the back, maybe. These two things can't be interfused with my parties already. They're all pretty safe, honestly. Worst that can happen is the bard might try and hit hard with an with a shrill song. That's not gonna even get through his warding. And then the Dream Chrysalis is more thrusts coming. Excuse me. That was an awesome use of Fireball. Right. Apologies, I'm kind of tired and not talking a ton. Well, I mean, I'm talking some, but not maybe moving quickest with this. With my long COVID, I can't always think quick. And there's a lot to take in here, and these are difficult fights because they're so late game. It'll go a lot quicker in the next campaign. Bray here, she's Probably actually able to pop up here and yeah, throw knives at stuff actually. What is she interfused with? Just the bones. Looks like. There's bone and stone. Don't mind destroying these, but rock has tons of health. Pop up here. What's Thrixl die to poison? I don't even need to worry about it. Well, if the bard interfuses with it, maybe it won't. Actually. Shoot. They can still either burn her, can't they? Well, she has 7 warding. She'll be fine if she walls. Let's see. Oh no, the thrust comes before the bard. It'll be dead. So I don't have much to worry about then. This thing might be able to do up to 7 magic damage. She can not even worry about. Guess she should shoot the nightmares. They're identical, really. Shoot the closest one then. Alright. And right here also has a crossbow. Can't get close enough to use it though. Draw from that. She could discuss this, but the ricochets wouldn't reach the other enemies. Guess she moves up, gets inspiration, interfuses with heart. She could get either burned, though, so... She could. That would deal 5 magic damage to her. Reduced by 1, walling, so at most 4. And she could suffer 1 more from either burn, so she's actually fine. She could take 1 damage. It should just come out the temporary hit points from the stone. I should look at aggressive uses of the bones. Curiosity. Heat, health, 14. Let's see what I can do with these bones going forward. Dead. Can't close. Eggs. Interfused. Uh, and then Bray was out of range, so she withdrew from interfusing with that rock. Should I have even bothered with interfusing with it then? Probably just damaged it for no reason. Oh well. I'm hoping is... Yep, I can toss a bone lance at the kin instead. Just barely. Don't worry. I don't see anything else you can do. Except maybe... Guess it's just not next to the bone wall. Over here. Cool. Pale this stupid thing with some bone. Bone lances are nasty and they ignore 1 armor entirely. So 10 damage to the kin instead. So it's all close to dying, no longer laying eggs. Let's see. Yep, Brave will toss a knife at this bloody thing, I guess. Killing it, destroying the bone wall all at once. Had to get rid of that. Let's interfuse with that. Oh, the bard. Have a wall with the bone wall. She can do that. No, I'll stay a little more defensively. Over here. Take a shot at the bard. Alright, Kinstead's just out of reach of Wild Grasp. Alright, see anything coming out this way. And I'm gonna draw from that. I was there. Could have been useful if enemies were coming around. Let's see. Dream step up here. Probably you could just walk it. Infuse. Let's see, what's the range on a Bone Lance again? 4? I'm not sure he can reach otherwise. Should be able to do this free action. Darn, I was hoping to get both these things. Whatever. Dead's dead. Oh, you can get one of the Dream Chrysalis at least. Hatch after 2 turns. Hatching. Okay, the one on the right is close to hatching. Which says 11 health. Probably needs the warding in case the bard messes with him. Dead. He's got 6 warding. The bard could potentially get through that if it gets lucky. Isn't Timeguess? Yeah, he's currently hidden, so if I don't want him to be where he could potentially be. Go up here. Throw a knife at this stupid thing. Dead. Swap to his bone and deal with this before it hatches. Cool. See what's left. Looks like it's just a couple of these. Can make quick work of them with a knife and a okay, not quite. We can establish flanking for Bray to finish off that one with a knife. There we go. No need for knife, actually. I'll use her bow. She's wall with that for protection against ranged magic attacks. Killed all that, and the battle's not over, so there must be more enemies Thrixl lurking somewhere. Just don't know where they are. Gotta be careful. See the enemies up there. So you should be able to dream step. And walk further if I wish. Staying away from objects in case of interfusion. There's a tree there you can hide if need be. Cool. And Ori. Draw from interfusing with that. It's not doing any good. this wall up with this rock and interfuse with this bone. Just in case. Where are the enemies? Somewhere around here. I don't like this. It's quiet. Too quiet. There might be something in that house there that's likely hideout, but you never know. Oop. That was accidental. I meant to have him use his swan scepter on just doesn't matter. For free interfusion. Or the reason I give him these two objects is you can combine them to move rapidly great distances. Also, Narusaccordia gives him an extra interfusion. So now he's hidden. And he moved a respectable distance in a turn. Especially concerning being cautious. Still don't know where the enemy is. Got two hidden characters. It's getting out this way. Oh, there we go. A dweaver. Huh. Could kill it right now. Probably safer to fall back. Now they know what I'm dealing with. Can he shoot it? Why won't it? Oh, I see. This is still in range, but head over here, actually. Keep an eye out for other enemies who may be out this way. If it's just the one Dweaver, I can deal with it easy enough with what I've got. These guys. Dead. Interfused to block warping. Apparently not necessary, and yet there's still another enemy hiding somewhere. I mean, if I'd missed, that would have been useful. It was unlikely, but it doesn't hurt to be cautious. The amount of extra HP they all have. Must be something out this way. Ah, a Dweaver. Lovely. Can light the lamp to make mincemeat of it. Sure. I just need to make mincemeat to blind it. Any attack he does has a chance of missing, though. Dream step as far away as possible. And now have him illuminate the lamp. So it's no longer hidden, but the thing either moves or it gets blinded. And if it moves, there's plenty of terrain to hit it as he continues to fall back, stay out of its range. Okay, this is probably the final enemy, so exactly how many enemies there were. Should have probably, but they ain't got nothing on me. Let's see. Yeah, you shouldn't be able to move far enough for... move up there. Bray. Move. And defreeze with that stump to ensure the Dweaver can't reach Ori there. And there's Thymus. Head over this way, just in case there's enemies about that I missed. Oh yeah, enemies can search for you while you're hidden. If they don't know where you are, they'll do that. Or they think you might be. Like I said, this game is good, and the enemies don't magically know where you are when you're hiding from them. They have limited line of sight, so I don't know. It doesn't tell you what the line of sight is, but I guess she wasn't close enough they could actually see her. And earlier, Heart was hidden, so they can waste their actions hiding. I mean, searching for hidden people. That's awesome. Rocks that are overgrown with something that can be used to reduce the enemy mobility. See, I like. If it hits, nope, failed. Oh well. Because it's rocks. She's got the extra hit points. Might be a way around here. Hide. Using the tree. Inch forward. draw from interfusing with this. Let's see. Now it's all interfused with the tree. So now we draw from that. Maybe. Actually, yeah. Guess I need to hide again. Could a tree called Dimegus up there, I suppose. I think this is our range, but just in case. Say I'm gonna ambush on this thing. It's doomed. Can hit it from multiple sides. Alright. Even the tool barrage should likely kill it unless it misses. Just gonna discus this. Nothing I'd want to interfuse with, unless. Oh, maybe this fence to reduce its mobility. Doesn't matter. Who's dead? Unless I'm miscalculating. Could have hit it from multiple sides. I was wasting my time. Alright. Surprising little XP. Another welder guard. More salvage. Hidden passages. Scuff marks on the floor. What? You saying you found something? Only the evidence of a furtive mind. The implication being, this cabinet was moved. Here, Bray, give me a hand. Or, here, Bray, give me a hand. Shifting the cabinet takes a little sweat. You're not trying, to kill me, are you? Or, Scritch, this wood smells funky. But they manage. Definitely a hole in the wall. Wow, you called it, I guess. Almost anything could be back there, huh? I'll have a look. Oh, sure. Shout if the shadows move. I don't think I've seen this event before. The room is deeper than it first seemed, and the air has that special smell. Book musk? You know what's weird? Is wax. She's just wasting time. Small talk. Yeah. Wait, what are you saying? Tomes were someone's treasure once. Now, again, they'll find loving hands. Got spell threads from that. Interesting. Nightmares can out mind worm. Lovely. That does true damage. Can't be reduced by armor or warding or anything. When they manage to get an attack in. Cool. Secure the site. Investigate. If I'm going to scrub blood away and scavenge for loot, just let's make sure Brenner doesn't see. I need him to see me as a hero. Oh yeah, she is in a relationship with Brenner. A romantic one. They're flames. That's the second level of it. It starts off as a spark, then a flame. Then it advances to what may be considered a true romantic relationship at levels 3, 4, and 5. Investigate thoroughly. Catalog everything. Got 3 mystics, so it should be fast. Mystics do this at double speed. Still takes 20 days. Hearts of Stars. Ooh. Cool. This spot looks good enough. Let's crash here for the night. We've got a busy day tomorrow. Agrity looks worried. I'll be back in a bit. I have to do something. Do you want some company, Agaridia? Yeah? Okay. Where we head to, bud? It's a she, but alright. Someone I used to know died on this day. So each year I light a candle for him. Oh, is this tying into her nostalgia hook quest? She had a whole thing with lighting a candle for her. It was a whole quest. That's a nice way to memorialize them. It was a long time ago, but, well, you never stop missing them. No, you just learn to carry it more lightly. Huh? What's this? Seems to be a shrine. This would be a perfect place for the candle, or this looks like a sacred place. Let's find something else. Kind of curious. I think I'm gonna do the candle here. Look up what happens with the other result. Interesting. Apparently the relationship deepens if they move on. versus combat buff they don't really need. Interesting. I don't know. Comrades. It does look like a sacred place, but I think it would be perfect. So I'm just gonna roleplay this, even though now knowing what happens, it'd probably be better with the other choice. Agridia kneels, saying the candle in the shrine looks like a sacred place, but lighting candles are respectful. Agridia? Looks like cute, smiley spirit. And just as suddenly as it appeared, it's gone once more. I gain temporary accuracy for this battle. Huh? I mean, okay. Oof. I forgot just how nasty the Drowving can be. They're, of all the enemies, the deepest are probably by far the easiest. Though the Gorgons aren't terrible. They are, after all, your first foe in your first campaign. The Thrixl are much more dangerous, especially if you don't have a lot of mystics in your party. Like, that last fight would have been much harder without mystics. Drowvin are just vicious. There's no way around it. There's no easy counters to them, I know. They are hard-hitting. They have a lot of clever tactics. They're fast. Maybe it is good that I got that Spirit's Blessing. They have 3 archers. They're darts, not the craziest, most dangerous things. 2 stumps, spearmen, but then they have a red cloak. Heat emanates from its glowing, rippling guard. In its eye, a promise of incineration pulses molten and mad. It's like a fire mage. A pilot, moving with skilled assurance, it takes the air in great spring leaps, calling to its kin. This is one of the winged knights of the Drowvin, is what the pilot is, and they're very tough foes. A gore lord. I don't even think I've seen one of those before, so they gotta be very high level. Swaggering and shouting, vicious challenge. Its underlings shrink from its path. A terror bird, which is like a mascot. It buffs the other drows. It's not in itself the craziest thing. A divan, honor, tail, and scarred by its lessons, it sings in the heat of pillaging a song of blood and dragons. A haunt, which haunts are stealthed. They haven't rolled the calamity card to have 2 haunts yet, thankfully, or this would be much harder. Kind of like a hunter, they can hide. Makes them hard to know where they are, and they'll just stab like your mystic in the back or something. And a storm throat, which is not the toughest, but it has a bird that can do true damage. You're almost certain to take damage with them, and sometimes very bad damage. I've nearly gotten characters killed against the drows before. And they started off right next to me. Literally right next to me. The red cloak. Oh yeah, and they regenerate fast, the Drowvin. I forgot to mention that, so you can't really wear them down. My more endurance-focused combat style is particularly ill-suited to them. It regenerates a quarter of its health, which is 5 because it's 20, at the end of each turn, 3 times. And it can move away from attackers after being attacked. Once per turn, I forget if that allows them to dodge attacks or not. It can throw fireballs, which is an area. It's not like it doesn't hit just one of your party. It can hit like all of them. It can channel fireballs and throw them. I think you can throw 2 fireballs in a turn, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while since I faced these, but these red cloaks are nasty. And the pilots are not much better. They can fly. They strike hit hard. Can knock your party back. And of course regenerate like all Drauben. The Demon is a much weaker fire mage than the Red Cloak, and I've not found to be incredibly dangerous, nor the Terror Birds, but the Red Cloaks are nasty. Oh, it has been upgraded to Deafen, which reduces damage, bonus damage and potency. I don't know if that's temporary or not. Can Shriek, which deafens enemies in a large cone. It has its talons. Yeah, this is going to be a fight for when I had a bit of rest, maybe even tomorrow. Not an easy fight at all. Actually, probably good that I got the Spirit's Blessing. Especially with the way the enemy spawned right next to me. I needed a little time to prepare, and I didn't get it. Or even to sneak around. So, I'm going to cut the video here. I wish you all the best. Take care of each other. Be kind to yourselves. And may you always find a guiding star to lead you home. Adieu.